So today I am in a very, very wet Abergavenny. We're going to head up towards the castle. We'll have a look around there. Then we'll come down, look through the town, see what we've got going on in town, and then have a look in the indoor market as well. So I am sheltering a very wet Abergavenny Castle today. I'm going to go and take a look around the museum in a little bit. This was the site of quite a famous massacre that we'll find out a little bit more about in a minute. But yeah, let's go and have a look around, see what we can find. So I've just been in and checked out the museum. Definitely worth going and checking out. It's free to get in. It's more about the history of Abergavenny itself rather than the castle. But there's some really interesting things inside there. A nice 1940s style sweet shop in there that's been recreated in there, which is definitely worth checking out. But yeah, go and have a look. Really worth going in. So although they're not quite sure where the Great Hall exactly was on the site, possibly around here, this was the site of the Christmas Day massacre of 1175. So this massacre was just like something out of Game of Thrones' Red Wedding.
I feel I've been remiss in my duties.
So as I said, on Christmas Day 1175, the Norman lord here, that was William de Braose, invited Cecil de Fowl, his sort of local rival, for Christmas dinner. So when they would have arrived at the castle, they would have had all their swords taken off of them and placed into a locked area. This made it very easy for the massacre to take place. So they would have eaten their dinner, swords would have come out, that would have been it. Just like the Red Wedding in Game of Thrones. So it is raining here, but that's not going to stop us. We're going to have a little walk down into town, and then we'll have a little look around the market down there as well. So there's plenty of good independent shops in town, but there's also this big indoor market over here. So let's go and have a look inside. So I've just come into the indoor market. It's horrible outside, so I thought I'd come in and check out what's going on in here. I see there's some Welsh cakes over there, so I'm definitely going to go and try some of those out. Hiya, can I get 4 Sultana ones, please? Yes, please. Thank you. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So before I try and head back to the car and try not to drown, I'm going to go and show you a little shop just over the road. It's not a shop anymore. It used to be a shop, but it makes something that we don't really make anymore. So right behind me is where they used to make periwigs. Now you would have seen them before. You would have seen them in sort of period costume sort of dramas. But here in Abergavenny was one of the most famous places that actually made them. So I've made it back to the car. I'm just waiting for Noah and his ark now because I think he's going to be needed quite soon. I've got the Welsh cakes. I'm just going to give them a quick try. Before I do, if you haven't already, if you could subscribe to the channel and give this a like as well, that would be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, this is a Welsh cake. Obviously, in the name, it's from Wales. It's cooked on a griddle, but let's give it a go. Plenty of raisins in there. Kind of like a softer version of a Scottish shortbread, like quite a soft version of that, but really good. If you're in Wales, come and try some. So that is me done in Abergavenny for today. In fact, that's me done in Wales for the next little while. If you want to see where I am next week, give us a follow, give us a subscribe, give us a like, give us all whatever it is, and I'll see you next time.